So, you want to start your very first YouTube channel? That's amazing. Congratulations on taking the first step. I'm excited to help you through this process. Creating a YouTube channel can seem like a daunting task, but trust me, it's easier than you think. The first thing you need to do is create a Google account, if you don't already have one. This is because YouTube is owned by Google, and you'll need a Google account to sign in to YouTube. If you do have a Google account, you can skip this step, but if you don't worry, it's easy to create one. Just go to the Google website, click on Create Account, and follow the prompts. You'll need to enter some basic information like your name, email address, and password. Once you've created your Google account, you can move on to the next step. The next thing you need to do is go to the YouTube website and sign in with your Google account. Once you're signed in, you'll see a button that says Sign In. Click on that and then enter your Google account information. Once you're signed in, you'll be taken to the YouTube homepage, and that's where the fun begins. Now it's time to create your channel. To do this, click on the icon in the top right corner of the screen. It looks like a little person, and then click on My Channel. This will take you to a page where you can create your channel. It's a pretty straightforward process. Just enter some basic information like your name and the name of your channel. Now, let's talk about the name of your channel. This is important because it's going to be the identity of your brand. So choose a name that's memorable and easy to spell. You should also make sure that the name of your channel is available. You can do this by checking if the username is available on YouTube. If it's not available, you can try a different name, or you can use a variation of the name that you want. Once you've entered the name of your channel, you can add a profile picture and a banner image. The profile picture should be a picture of you or a logo that represents your brand, and the banner image should be a picture that represents the theme of your channel. Now that you've created your channel, it's time to customize it. You can do this by adding a description and some keywords. The description should be a brief summary of what your channel is about and what kind of content you'll be posting. The keywords should be relevant to the content of your channel, and they'll help people find your channel when they're searching for topics related to your content. You should also add a link to your website or your social media profiles. This will help people find you on other platforms. The next thing you need to do is set up your channel art. This includes your profile picture and your banner image. Your profile picture should be a square image, and it should be at least 98 by 98 pixels. Your banner image should be a rectangular image, and it should be at least 2560 by 1440 pixels. You can use a tool like Canva or Adobe Photoshop to create your channel art. Once you've created your channel art, you can upload it to your channel, and it will be displayed on your channel page. Now that you've set up your channel, it's time to start creating content. This is the fun part. You can create all kinds of content on YouTube, from vlogs to tutorials to reviews. The type of content you create will depend on the theme of your channel and what you're passionate about. If you're just starting out, you might want to start with some simple content like an introduction video or a video that explains what your channel is about. As you get more comfortable, you can start creating more complex content like tutorials or reviews. When it comes to creating content, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, you should make sure that your content is high quality. This means that it should be well produced, and it should be engaging. You should also make sure that your content is consistent. This means that you should be posting content on a regular basis. Consistency is key on YouTube because it helps to build an audience and it helps to keep them engaged. You should also make sure that your content is optimized for YouTube's algorithm. This means that you should be using keywords and tags, and you should be promoting your content on social media. Now, let's talk about equipment. You don't need a lot of expensive equipment to start a YouTube channel, but you will need a few basics. First, you'll need a camera. You can use a smartphone camera, DSLR camera. If you're just starting out, a smartphone camera is a good option because it's easy to use and it's relatively inexpensive. You'll also need a microphone. This will help to improve the sound quality of your videos. You can use a built-in microphone, or you can use an external microphone. If you're planning on creating high-quality content, you might want to invest in a good camera and a good microphone. Lighting is also important. You'll need to make sure that your videos are well lit. This will help to improve the quality of your videos. Natural light is the best option, but if you're recording indoors, you can use artificial light. You should also make sure that the background of your videos is clean and clutter-free. This will help to improve the quality of your videos, and it will help to keep your audience engaged. Now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about some advanced topics.